How's it going, YouTube? Long time no see. It's Roxas again, back with Persona 3. Last time we left off, from what I remember, because admittedly, the weekend rush has been kind of hectic. I mentioned it before, but yeah, things just have been not going to plan. Life gets in the way. It happens. What can you do? But yeah, last time we left off, we came to Tartarus to grind us some cash because we were running low, and without cash, we can't really upgrade any of our social stats. Akiko also joined the team, and we've had him to help out and level up. And also, yeah, I'm just seeing that seeing what personas I can make, and found out that in a few levels I'll be able to make both Captain Kidd and Carmen. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out, trying to grasp that really. Like I can make both of these in about well, 1 level for Captain Kidd, 2 for Carmen, and I will have to really think about what personas I'm going to use here. Especially considering I'm going to need, at the very least, Oberon. And he's needed for both of these, so I want to buy him back, and he costs a pretty penny, if I remember right. Right, that it would be in Summon. Keep going to the wrong menu. Oberon would be 6,000, and I barely have 3 right now, so yeah. Unless I can grind out another 6,000, actually not even 6, I need 12, because I want to buy him back to actually keep, since Captain Kidd's a chariot, and Carmen's a lovers, and I need an emperor. But yeah, so let's just continue the grind for a bit. I probably am not gonna stay here for the entirety of the video because, again, while I do enjoy grinding to an extent, no one really likes what's the word? No one likes it when grinding takes forever. But while I do enjoy the grind to an extent, again, I do this for your entertainment for the most part, a bit just to make sure just to get myself out there, because I've been nervous for a lot of my life, and This is a good thing for me, I feel. Well, it's cheaper than therapy at the very least. At least in the long run. Because trust me, buying the equipment was not necessarily too expensive. I mean, the most expensive part was the laptop, obviously. That thing was like $1,000. It was like 2 weeks' pay. Oh wait, and right, it despawns. But yeah, I forgot what my point was. And I completely forgot what I was talking about before that, too, so, yeah, let's just keep it going. Oh, right, now I remember. Saying that I wanted to mix things up for your guys' entertainment. So I'm not gonna stay, or at least gonna try not to stay in Tartarus too long. Since, while everyone does enjoy, grinding to an extent, no one wants the entirety of their gameplay to be just the same thing over and over and over again, especially when, I can very clearly just kill the enemies with no difficulty. But remembering that last fight, I do think I am going to, need to grind for at least a little bit, since I had some difficulty with the priestess, and then some difficulty with the well, what's the word? Oh, what the heck? Wait, so I've eliminated every enemy on this floor like solidly. No one's respawned. That's wild. I don't think it's happened like at all since I started playing. So what should we do? Split off and canvas the floor. That way we'll be able to explore more efficiently. It's still risky, of course, but one person should have an easier time avoiding shadows. If the scout can find the stairs, it'll lighten the load for Yuki and the main squad. Oh, what? Okay, cool. Come on, dude. You know I'm the man for the job. Honestly, yeah, no, let's let Junpei scout around. After combat, you may have the opportunity to scout. If you decide to scout the area, one of your teammates will temporarily leave the party to look for a path to the next floor. The ally scouting ahead will also collect items and hand over anything they've collected upon rejoining the party on the next floor. Note that you will be down a party member if you choose to scout. Well, no shade to Junpei, but I think we can handle ourselves just fine without him. He's our boy, so I definitely don't mean any. I'm definitely not trying to throw any shade here, but we're all at a pretty decent level, and we're just fighting a bunch of goobers. And it seems as though we didn't even need him to scout the floor. There's a singular enemy over there, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Yo, found you. I made sure to clear you a path. Oh, here. I picked it up off the ground earlier and thought of you. Considering this is just kind of okay, at least except for the skill card, this is mainly just junk we can sell. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Looks like you've all safely rendezvoused. I've never seen that word spelled out before, and it looks so weird. I know rendezvous is French, and you know, French has some, at least compared to English, some pretty weird spelling, but like that just seems, I don't know, it just visually, it's throwing me off. But yeah, we've all done, well done on the reconnaissance.
Let's get a move on, party people.
There's a shadow.
And another shadow. I completely missed that.
Yes.
The enemy's weak to
Electricity, wind, and yeah, no, it's just those two.
In this situation,
Alright, cool. We'll pass the baton to Akihiko next.
two down. Great hit, Takeba.
I keep thinking the layout is just like Persona 5 for some reason. I know that they have like simplified stuff and made it similar to Persona 5, but you know, I don't know. My mind just is tripping stuff up. Throwing this out there now, I might seem a bit spacier than usual. And actually, no. Considering the way I usually am, I'm like just spacey, a lot. So, oh, we can get counter. Oh, god damn, that's actually really good, especially early on. But the full to increase XP gain, and it'll get us one step closer to an Arcana burst. Damn. Okay. Okay, really thinking about this, I think we'll have more opportunities to get a counter skill card. Admittedly, I don't know how easy it is to get skill cards in this game, but considering we're getting a counter like relatively early on, I'm pretty sure that we'll find another one soon. So let's just get the full for an Arcana burst.
Just like we planned.
I know I mentioned this before, but the splash screens at the end of the all-out attacks was just like a genius touch for this one. You know, adding that, I get again another thing that they took from Persona 5, but I mean it works. It just works, okay?
The enemy's weak to
Electricity. Who's next? Junpei. So after him, it's gonna be me or Akihiko. Either way, we got it from there. Who's up? Next is Akihiko.
Give 'em hell.
I forget if he has Mazio. I think he does, but either way, let's just use Vacuum Slash to make sure we can kill everything. So, okay, looks like we didn't even need it. Damn. I guess Junpei heard me and decided to pull his weight.
Like a real
Now let's move on.
Okay, wait, no, sorry, I spaced again.
good workout.
But yeah, no.
Found the stairs.
Oddly enough, I'm not spacing because I'm tired or anything. I'm spacing because I'm thinking about stuff. Which is honestly a bit concerning because I don't think, and it feels weird. Jokes aside, yeah, I might just go into places today. Oh, what the heck? Rare chest, sweet.
It's a treasure chest.
Okay. Mainly concerned with what I should do with the channel, because I've said it before, or at least I made a post about it like months back at this point, that I wanted to do more like some scripted content, like actually, you know, get things done. But if I'm having trouble with, you know, just uploading these gameplay videos, which honestly do not take as much effort as something scripted. I know that because I've been trying to work on something. And aside from you know, the script itself, which I admittedly took a bit of a pause on, at least for what, like the main video I want to do. I did also mention I wanted to do some like scripted shorts and all that, and that's also for the most part completely done. It's just that I also mentioned wanting to have, make them into a full video and add some bonus context. And coming up with like the bonus stuff I want to say is pretty difficult because of the fact that I kind of got most of my main points down with the short, so I don't really know where to go from there. It's not too, how to phrase this, because it is a bit difficult to think of what else to say, but it's not because I don't have anything to say. It's because I just don't know how I want to say it. But aside from that, again, like I said, if I'm having trouble just, you know, getting these out, how am I going to be able to sit down and like do an actual like full scripted thing? Yeah, so I think it would be best to just wait on that for a while, like finish up these scripts, have them on the back burner, so that if I can like ever get ahead with these, and maybe take like a week or so to actually like record like a scripted video, I can, you know, just have them at the ready, you know, and get it done. I mean, again, the most I can do in addition to these gameplays is like those box openings I've done, because they don't really take too much time, relatively speaking. and all I need to do is buy a box, get home, and just record me opening it. Admittedly, it's not too time consuming. And oh wait, I was kind of not paying attention. Yukari down! Yukari down!
She needs backup. This is bad. Watch
I kind of wish he had Junpei or Akiko there because I mentioned it, no, you guys saw before. If I go down, it's a complete game over. For some reason, they have not fixed that. I get that it's probably actually no, I don't even get why they do it because you know. At least in the case of Yukari, she's got healing skills and we'll learn a revival skill. So I don't know why they just you know don't let us die and be revived. I mean, it seems kind of just nonsensical. I mean, if they did it where if they made it so that when party members who had revival skills or if we had no revival items, like if we died then that would make sense. But no, we I know last time I had like several revival items. Damn, okay. And okay, now I'm torn again. Do I want the money or the okay, you know what? She's the last one we need for an Chrono Burst. Let's just take it. Hell yeah, level 4. And we get the money too. Woo woo! Dodge luck would be pretty good for some personas, but right now, like I said, we need the money. 2,920 yen. That's alright. That's alright. And I'm just now realizing I got like double sidetracked there, so I kind of forgot what my main point was. I know I was talking about doing scripted stuff. So give me a second, I gotta heal up. Oh, right. Talking about how unintrusive recording like box openings are because, again, I'm already opening the box anyway. All I'm really doing is just setting up my phone to record. Although admittedly, it is not necessarily difficult, but a bit annoying to do that because the pop socket on my phone, like it, I know you guys notice it, but like when I record those, they're like at an angle because for some reason the pop socket on my phone is lopsided, so it doesn't like stand completely upright. I have to like stuff some stuff under it to try to get it as even as possible, and even then sometimes it doesn't really work out. Oh, no, there's a bottle. What do you call that when like a bottle just like randomly pops with air? Is there even like a name for that? But yeah, box openings. Box openings are just unintrusive and don't take up much time, so I can just get them done pretty quick. Not to mention if I pull anything like worthwhile there, it's just pretty nice to see. Already made a few of my friends jealous with the Starlights open from those Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. And I do currently have a box of the newest Digimon sets to open up. I know I said I was going to do a Digimon opening at some point, and I do have that at the ready. I just need to, you know, like actually open the box, which I will do probably after this. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, because I meant to open it up when I got the thing on like on. Damn it! I actually think about it now. Last Wednesday, but much like with the gameplay, like stuff just kept getting in the way. Should I just pass the baton? Yeah, no, let's just pass the baton. I know it's called shifting this one, but I just keep wanting to say, you know, pass the baton. Again, Persona 5 introduced it. I played Persona 5 like 2 times already. No, 3 times. Twice in the original, 1 on Royal. So yeah, baton pass is just stuck in my head. But yeah, again, as expected, I got sidetracked. But yeah, those yeah, the box opening had to hold off for a while because, like I said, just busy. Stuff happened, gets in the way. Nothing necessarily like too bad or, you know, like of critical importance, but just like some stuff that, you know, just caused me to push it back. Just like with this. I mean, considering what I've said before, I think you guys can tell that I'm literally recording this on the Monday this video was supposed to go up. Because like I said, stuff just kept getting in the way and I couldn't record. So yeah, I'm going to be recording this and then maybe like the God Eater one right after if I can. If not, I'll just record that tomorrow and then just like, you know, jerry-rig something for Wednesday. I mean, granted, like I don't really do much editing, just like, you know, cutting out any interruptions and then adding my little end screen there. Also, sorry about like how like laggy the videos look. I have no idea why. I think it's just like that my laptop doesn't have like the best man, what affects exporting? GPU or memory or whatever. Like it doesn't have the best. Again, like the thing is, base recordings like they are perfectly fine. It's whatever I export that's when I have the issue. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I thought it was the editing software I use. I mean, it might be to an extent at the very least. For those of you who actually I think I've mentioned this before, but I use Clipchamp because it's quick, it's easy, and admittedly the assets I use in there, which are that's like the little subscribe button thing at the end screen and the little like wording that pops up, you know, letting you know what track I'm using at the end there. Yeah, again, they're just quick, they're easy, and I like the way they look. Admittedly, I wish I could flip around the lower third, the text. So you know, so it's just a bit. It's on the right side, and I can have like the album like art come in, and you can see like the left side a bit clearer because I have like again when I commissioned the background. Well, to be honest, it was more or less kind of like a stock one that the artist made, and then I had them add the poster in the background, the little Mr. Mew. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there, right next to me on my left. And then the Gladiator 3 home screen on the Switch. Yeah, I had them add that. And I want that to be like a bit more visible. But just like for some reason I cannot flip the text. It just stuck coming in on the left side, and I can't get it to come out on the right. But yeah, aside from that, what else was I saying?
That certainly went well.
Right, yeah, no. For some reason, like the videos just get really laggy when I export using Clipchamp. I don't know why. I've tried using Filmora, but I cannot really afford to pay that right now, and I did not want to have the whole made with Wondershare Filmora just like on the screen the entire time. It's very distracting. I mean, admittedly, I'm like 95% sure, like probably 99% of you guys just have this as background noise, but even then, if you're a visual watcher, it sounds redundant, but you know what I mean. Yeah, if you guys like actually watch these, you know, I don't want to have like that. I don't want to have that on screen. I also tried what was the other one? It was another free software that was recommended. What was it called again? Man, I don't remember what it was called, but all I remember is that for some reason, despite the fact that I had the settings, you know, at okay, well, I'm pressing random buttons now. But despite the fact that I had the settings at, oh, and there's another bottle pop. But yeah, despite the fact I had the settings at the maximum, the video came out looking like it was in 360p or something. I don't know why. Double checked, and no, everything should have been working fine. Again, I guess maybe it's my laptop, but I don't know. Let's recover some HP. I don't think we need it, but I don't really care to get bewildered. I don't really use status effects.
That certainly went well.
But yeah, I tried, or I guess I still technically am trying DaVinci Resolve. It definitely is better and has like a lot of the assets I do want to use, but like I'm having two problems with it. One is that it is, compared to Clipchamp, it is definitely a bit more complicated, and I'm not saying I couldn't, you know, put the time in to learn it, but it definitely take a while, and also it make exporting stuff a lot, or make my editing take a lot longer, because especially again, like I said, for the gameplays, I know all I'm really doing is just removing the oh goddammit, bastard surprised me.
No match for you.
I think I remember this one. I think it's weak to fire, maybe wind. Let's try wind. Not wind. Okay, but back to what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. And it's not weak to wind either. Okay. I mean fire. It's either gonna be electricity or ice, and it's not electricity, so it's probably ice. Maybe light. You know, let's try an ice skill first. I'm feeling ice. I want to use Tamlin, or who do I want to use here? Oh, I guess I can only use Tamlin. I only have Tamlin with ice skills. I didn't give anything to anyone else. Okay, that is on me. And it's not ice either. Okay. Maybe it's light skills.
In this situation.
But yeah, back to. Give me a sec.
Successful dodge from Akihiko.
Oops, sorry. Do not know where that came from. I haven't had anything like carbonated like all day.
Well done. Let's continue.
But yeah, it's definitely a bit more complicated. And while I can put the time in to learn it, it cuts into the time I already have designated for, you know, for playing, uploading, and then just my own downtime. Because, you know, while I do enjoy playing this, and this, while I can't say this does feel like downtime to an extent, like having to talk more than just like a standard oh my god, or a, you know, just a reaction to whatever's going, you know, happening on screen, like a basic reaction, you know, like you would have playing by yourself. Like, I'm not gonna say it takes it out of me, but it definitely makes me feel a bit, I don't know what the word is, but it is making me feel something. But yeah, so, you know, after recordings, usually I take like a 30 minutes to decompress before I either start up the next one or just call it for the day. Yeah, and then, you know, trying to learn what cut into that. Maybe if I had like a day where just nothing's happening and I could just you know, essentially like full force focus onto learning the software, I could do that. I would watch like a video while I'm working, but I'm a visual learner, so I would like need to see the processes take place. Yeah. Oh. And then there's what was it? Oh yeah, and there's the fact that just like the way Clipchamp works, it basically saves individual. Again, I'm trying to phrase it. I'm not sure if this is how the other ones work either, because again, I've only really used Femora the once, and I didn't like the fact that it had the whole made with Wondershare on there. The other one just didn't look right. Still haven't exported a video with DaVinci. I'm planning to. Hopefully, it will do well, or, you know, look good. But you know, the way that Clipchamp works is that essentially I can just keep everything else I have in the current video, like my end screen and all that. Just delete the current recording, then place a new one there, and just edit that. So it's like super simple. I don't have to like do much. And the thing is, like I know it's like we'll cut into my editing time. I do mark like when you know, there are any interruptions or anything, but it's that I do like basically all the videos at once. So I go like one after the other, get them all ready, then export them one after the other. At least like or like depending on the day, because normally I try to record 2 videos a day, you know, get them done on one day, and then, you know, boom, everything's right as rain. But like I said, things have just been, you know, not going my way recently, and way back, I probably should have mentioned that was like way back at the beginning of this whole rant about what I'm trying to do with my content. But yeah, I actually just like lost my train of thought for the umpteenth time. Just know that I'm trying. Essentially, that's my point. I am trying. I don't know how it comes across, but you know, I actually don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, you know, I'm trying my best here. Thinking about ways I can improve, ways to try and get things done.
With every battle,
like I said, I have those
feel myself growing stronger.
scripts in the works. I should have another box opening this Sunday if all goes to plan. And like after this, I was, like I said, I was planning to record, but if not, if I can't, because, you know, family, or just I just don't feel like you know. Actually, no. Technically speaking, I won't even need to set up. I already have everything set up. But yeah, if I just don't feel like, you know, sitting down and doing like an extra talk for another 30 minutes, which I am now realizing I've been basically talking for 30 minutes straight. Okay, wow, I really need to shut up. But yeah, I forgot what my point was again. I have a bad habit of doing that, don't I? Just into ramble and get myself sidetracked. Yeah, I think what I was trying to say is, oh my god, this motherfucker dodged. Sorry. I think what I was trying to say is that, again, I'll have this obviously done by today. I'll have this ready to upload either tomorrow, again, assuming things go to plan, or I guess technically it would be today for you guys if, like I said, things go to plan. But if not, I'll have this uploaded on Wednesday with the God Eater vid. Okay, I probably should have seen that coming. But yeah. Should have the Liberate, or yeah, I should mention the box I'm opening is the newest Digimon set, Dawn of Liberator.
All right, let's get moving.
Well, new at the time, because I'm pretty sure it's been on for like a week at this point. I don't know. Funnily enough, I got like most of the cards I wanted from that set from a friend of mine who had bought like 3 boxes and sold me most of the stuff.
Enemy spotted.
For those of you who are wondering what decks I play in Digimon, I play Heavy Metal, Doulaha, and working on a few right now. Some of the older stuff, you know, just for the fun of it, because there were some Digimon I like in there. And then honestly, I'm just realizing now how funny this is. I'm talking about Also, no, it would have been funny if I was talking about it during the Pokemon video, but I'm just talking about, you know, Digimon while I'm not playing the Digimon game.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
Give them hell.
But yeah, I'm working on other stuff, other Digimon stuff. And if you're wondering how I find the time for that, when I can't find the time for my videos, the neat part is I don't. It's kind of just like stuff I throw together last minute before I go to my locals on a Saturday or Sunday.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
But yeah, I'll try to shut up for a minute. I just realized I probably should have like mentioned that I'm gonna
This is our chance.
try not to bother you guys too much with my words. I know I've been rambling for like 30 minutes at this point, or has essentially been 30 minutes. But yeah, man, I probably should have asked my brother to turn on the AC in here. It is you know, starting to heat up. It's starting to get into those summer months, and yeah, I am. Well, not necessarily roasting in my room right now. I am definitely starting to feel a bit warm, a bit toasty. So yeah.
Best to stay on your toes here.
Oh, actually, before I continue, let's see how much money we have. That is more than enough to buy back Oberon twice. Nice. Although I do want to push a little more because I feel like we'll be wasting a lot of money outside of Tartarus.
Seeing these faces everywhere.
At the very least, let's try to go for 30,000. I think that will be like just enough to buy back any personas we might need, as well as okay, that's a strong one.
That one looks
Yeah,
like bad
I
news.
feel like that'll be like just enough to buy back any personas we need, as well as have enough cash afterward for, you know, just like the daily life stuff. Wait, I think this is the one that was weak to.
Keep your guard.
Yeah, this is the one that was weak to fire. Okay, yeah, I was confusing it for the other line.
The enemy's down.
Damn, even with the all-out attack boost, it's still alive. I wouldn't mind pushing for damage, but I kind of am worried about how hard this thing hits, so I'm gonna try to slow it down.
Give them hell.
If we're lucky, we should be able to kill it by next turn. Oh, probably should also actually going back to the whole thing. I know I said I'd shut up, but this is just something I'm I don't know what the word is exactly, but just something I feel like I want to mention. Is about how my editing process used to work. Essentially, I would just like, before realizing I could essentially mark for myself whenever
You've been knocked down.
whenever there's an interruption by like doing something like just like turning on my face, my model here, or muting the mic. I kind of just like I did 2 things. At first, when I like was just barely starting, I decided to do this kind of dumb thing where does she not have? Okay, no, I thought Yukari had the physical status healer. Oof. Okay. I think we're also pretty good. Okay, actually, no, actually, we need to heal up. We need to heal up. I was getting a bit cocky there. But yeah, originally when I first started recording, what I would do was just like look through, like watch my entire video through, and then cut any interruptions out. Then eventually what I did was just mark it on my phone, and now I just like turn off the face cam, and then when I'm editing, I just scrub through the footage real quick to see if, you know, to see for when it's off. Well, let's switch to. Who else has a fire skill? Just Oberon. In that case, yeah, no, let's keep Gurulu. Yeah, and the thing I also used to do is that I think you guys have noticed recently, but my amount of shorts content has like just like plummeted. That is because in addition to looking through to scrubbing through for whenever there were any places that I needed to cut,
Right.
I would also Akihiko, of course. I would also just like take any moments I thought were interesting enough and then turn them into shorts. While I probably will go back to doing that, maybe not for every video, but videos I feel where I either had like some decent talking points or videos where I feel like I said something kind of funny or at least interesting. I do want to ask you guys if you can maybe help me out. Like, if there's a moment where I act really stupid and you guys think it's funny, gotta laugh or chuckle, or I say anything that you guys might consider interesting, you maybe just like drop a timestamp. Let me know, stuff that interests you guys, and then maybe I can make a short of that and get other people interested. Did I already get the item from Oberon? I don't remember if I did or not. I think I did, considering that heart is empty, but I don't remember if that thing glowed if I didn't have the item yet. I think it did though, so I'm just gonna switch to Archangel. Actually, I should have probably double checked how much SP I have left. 47. That's doable. It's doable. It is like really starting to heat up in my room right now, so I think after this I'm just gonna hop downstairs real quick and turn on the AC, or at least ask my brother to. Actually, no, I can just. No, yeah, no. I think it's just best to do it myself. Speaking of things heating up, I do think it's about time I take a sip of water. I planned ahead because I know I mentioned before in like some of my other videos where my throat just gets really dry or I just get really thirsty. And I did for a small time just like bring up some water bottles, but like halfway through the video, like those things would just like run out entirely. So I planned ahead and got a big 32-ounce water bottle or bottle of vitamin water. Shout out if you can guess which one, but yeah. Oh, I completely forgot Akiko is in the team right now. He's scouting. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take a quick sip. I remember one of the videos you could like actually hear me getting a sip of water. Don't know if you can in this one though. Not sure how close I am to the mic. I mean, not sure if I'm close enough to the mic for it to pick that up.
Go.
All right, let's see what we got. Wicked earrings, wall piece, shell piece. Okay, cool. Another rare
We
chest.
don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Rare chest, lock chest, same difference. How much money do I have? Okay, almost enough.
Let's see.
Like I said, we just need like a bit more, and then we can head on out. Are you serious? And the shell. Oh my god. Okay, that is wow. And it's got the advantage. Okay, yeah, no, we may be in a predicament. Maybe not like a pickle, but definitely a cucumber at the very least.
Test of your skill.
I fucking hate myself sometimes with stupid shit like that. Okay, we to win. Nice. Got it in one. I'd say kill them with fire, but that's not what Yukari does. Nice. Balloon of Enmity.
That certainly went well. It's one of those chests.
Okay, sweet. I got it. I planned a bit there. I went at it from that angle specifically and just kept spamming square until I hit it. And these are new. Okay. I'm not sure, but I got it right once, so I did not get it right again. Okay. I'm sorry. I just like fumbled my way through that sentence. I might be feeling a bit more like energetic and just, not as tired as usual, but that does not mean I'm going to fuck up on my words any less. I am a cavalcade of mistakes and insecurities.
This is bad. Watch your health.
And I'm almost dead, so if I die now, I swear to deity, I'm going to do something. And that missed. Okay. You know how I said I was leveling up because I was feeling cocky before? I think it's happened again, and my desire to level up has been warranted. I've just proved that I was in the right to worry. Okay, weak. It could be weak to dark, light, ice, fire. Chippy's got fire covered. You know what? I'm gonna run the risk and stick with. Wait. Who's next? Who's next? Yukari. Okay, she can heal. I'm gonna run the risk and stick with light. That is not it. Damn it. And the Venus Eagle is next. Okay, we gotta hope that this is enough to keep us alive. If not, if not, we may be fucked. Who's he in? Of course they go for me.
Give 'em hell. What's next?
Or which is the one that's going next? The one with the most life. Of course it's the one with the most life. God forbid it was the easy kill. And hindsight, I should have gone for the easy kill. And they're not weak to fire either, okay? Don't hit jump beat. Don't be. Okay, good. Good. Hit Yukari, she resists. Fuck.
Yuri's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
One step at a time.
Okay, just gonna play it safe here. I do not want to go down. I'm actually not even sure how much progress I have. I think we just respawn to the start of the fight now, but regardless, I do not want to die because that is embarrassing for someone who has played this game like multiple times. Okay, so it could be weak to ice or dark. I don't have a single dark skill. I am just realizing that now. Okay, no, wait. Gurula has Aha. I think I'm gonna rock with Tamlin right now and try Bufu. Yes! Okay, sweet, we got it. We are not dying today.
Nicely done.
The same can be said for the birds. You know, I'm just remembering that I said I would shut up. And I'm sorry for lying.
You won. Now
Maybe blatantly, I might add.
Oh, new skill, huh?
Okay.
Revival bead, that's nice. That is nice. Now let's hope that this one isn't expensive. Oh, using 2 Twilight Fragments. Medea, that's actually really good. I don't want to rely just on Yukari for healing.
Found the stairs.
How many more floors do we have again? We're at 440. I think the top was 48. Okay, you know what? Regardless of how much money we have by the end of this, when we make it to 448, we will leave Tartarus. And okay, this is okay, weak to light, weak to ice. I am the only one with both elements. I guess it's a good thing I'm going first then. And I only have 15 SP. Okay, I'm not gonna say that we are in a bad position, but we are not in an advantageous one. I say as I'm killing all of them. If you're wondering why it got so quiet, it's because I am thinking, how did I let this happen, and is it even worth it to continue up to the next few floors? I've said it before. I am a gambling man. Not a smart man, but a gambling man. So I think I will run the risk. I'll also take Dodge Light. The XP would be nice, but I do think I need some skills for avoiding weaknesses.
Teamwork, everyone.
Thankfully, none of my... Oh, an Aguilau gem. That's good. But yeah, thankfully, currently, none of my personas are weak to light. I actually do not remember if they are. I know Archangel isn't because he's an Archangel. Okay, Gurulu is. Might be worth it to give him that after I duplicate the skill.
Let's see.
Oh, wrong floor. I just realized it's the wrong floor. I'm not wrong button.
Look at him. Flying around like a clown.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, before I try to fight that thing, do I have any SP recovery items? Okay, snuff drop, soul. I can waste the drops. Give some to Yukari too, because she's gonna need to heal us. and give another one to myself because I am the protagonist and I deserve it. Yep, I completely. Okay, okay. I wish the game had a dodge roll. We are fucked. Damn it. Okay, let's just hope that this. Okay, this might be an issue. We might be fucked. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that's because I'm genuinely concerned that we are going to die. I know that since this is you know, the remake, there will not be much of a consequence to dying, at least not as much as the original. But as someone who has played the original, my brain is still thinking if I die, I will lose all my progress. I know I won't, but my brain is just like it's still in panic, fight or flight mode right now. Pass down Hiko first, and pass to me. I'm right. Okay, that one's what is this one weak to again? Weak to light. Weak to light. I'll say ice and then wind. I don't know why. Okay, and thankfully we can all out attack now. I do not think it will kill the lion because I remember this one being a bit tougher than most, or might have been the gray lion. But regardless, it should be a bit tougher. I think we at the very least will kill the other two. Okay, we just killed them all. Nice. Money, money, money.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Let's see.
Right, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know why I keep forgetting what the map button is. I've been playing this game for like, what, 15, 16 videos now? You think I'd remember.
It's a treasure chest.
Rare chest. Almost missed that one. Koga gem. Not bad, not bad.
Doesn't that one look pretty tough?
Oh, was there? Wait, did someone get in the fight, or was that just just for the tough shadow? No, no. Okay, okay. Damn, that was so close to us getting mollywopped by that thing.
The enemy's strong. Let's do this. This is going to be a tough fight.
Weak to fire.
What's next?
I think we have. Yep. Do we have any? Okay, no. Oh, okay. So the weakness gems will just be brought to the top now. That's good. I think I'd rather save that for when we're in a dire strait. I'm about to regret my. Okay, maybe not regret. I was about to say that I'm about to regret my previous choice, but no. I think we're still in a pretty good spot. I know I've talked about the all-out attack before, but I don't think I mentioned it like the fact that they just like strike a pose before they go in for the attack. It's nice. Go for base attack. And that missed. Come on, Akiko. Right, the only ones with fire are Oberon and Garulu. What's its endurance? 10 compared to also 10. What about agility? 19 to 15. Yeah, switching to Oberon. You can't count on defense, you gotta count on speed. And I think we got it from here. Hell yeah! Let's just go for the cash. For the cash. Done and dusted. Alright, sweet. So despite our little or my little panic earlier, things still seem to be going pretty well. I chalked that up to my experience playing Persona 3 before.
Enemy spotted.
Just ignore that quick while I go around, get the items, and it despawned. So nothing really lost there. Seems like another one spawned in its place anyway.
It's one of those chests.
Sweet, more money. Wait, does Archangel learn Makoha? You know what, I'm just gonna switch to Archangel and hope it does. And we got it from here.
Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
Wasn't there a strong? Okay, why? I do not know why. I cannot remember what the heck the map button is. It's L1 for fuck's sake.
Looks like we've mapped everything.
Rare chest. Let's see what's here. A homunculus. That'll be useful. Wait, honestly, I think we can just call it here because it's definitely have more than enough now, and not to mention the items we're gonna get from selling just everything we have. Oh, it was 42. Okay, well no, I think the max was 48, but we're capped at 42. Not okay. How to phrase this? You guys know what I mean? Like we have those like extra little. No, even then I think it's only one floor actually. So yeah, we were at like at the end anyway, and we completed one of Elizabeth's requests. Let's see which one. Hunting Shadows. Umugi Water. Also take that one. Oh yeah, we also need to try to fuse for a Mithras. Oh wait, level 26. I don't think we're at that yet. Open 100 treasure chests. How many more of those do we need? It does not say.
I won't insist you do
People.
anything.
Right, to get that I need to sign up for their like fan club thing. I need to waste a day at the dorms to do that. And I still need to get 12 drinks for Elizabeth.
Very
Wait,
well.
I can wait, do I
Good
even
day.
actually have any on me? Let's see.
I shall be waiting then.
Still need 5 more. I keep meaning to stop at the, or to check the vending machines at the dorms, but I always forget when I'm there.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering personas?
Okay, let's make sure that these are all stronger than the ones I have set. Yep. Okay. You always want to double check because I remember one time I accidentally registered a
Register it to the
base
complete
persona I got from
registration.
you know, just from fights over like a one I fused for, and it just
take a look?
how to phrase this, because it wasn't necessarily like all that bad, but like I did put some effort into getting that persona, and then it just felt like well, not only a waste of time, but also I did end up needing that persona later on for another fusion, and yeah, no, that just did not work out. Okay, Tamlin and Oberon for Captain Kidd, then I'm gonna have to win another level for Carmen, and I can make Principality with Inugami and Tamlin.
Great joy of mine.
I don't mind not having Tamlin because I can always I don't really need a lover's persona right now. I will have to buy back Oberon though, and I'm gonna have to buy
This would
back
be a wise choice.
Inugami, which okay, inexpensive. He's like a basic hangman persona. There it is. Let's holy arrow do weak pierce damage that might charm a foe. That's pretty alright. But honestly, what I want to get from him is Raycarm. Revival skills are always useful.
This persona is powerful.
And when I get Captain Kidd because it's Captain Kidd. Can give him ice skills to compensate. That's good. Also, do think no, considering his level and the fact that he gains 3 skills, he'll probably learn Zionga by the end of it. If it's not the second skill he learns. Do you think also we'll give him Right, yeah, he has weak magic, so I do want to focus on physical for him. But at the same time, I'm gonna end up buying back Oberon anyway. At the very least, we'll give him an ice skill. Do I really want to make Principality? I do. But then I'll have 2 Justice personas, and I'll take up some slots. You know what? Let's just make Captain Kidd first.
This would be a wise choice.
This persona comes from someone who walks a different path from you, somewhere not here. It embodies the strength of its original owner's ferocious heart and will surely become yours.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
Torn shot, definitely want that. Medea. And let's just give him Agi
It
too.
appears it will receive a fair amount of extra.
It's finally time.
Right, if I'm right, like all the DLC personas will have like some kind of special dialogue when you fuse for them. I know that was the case in Persona 5. So let's just let this play out and, you know, see what Captain Kid says. I remember like freaking out when I found out you can get like when you can get other not protagonists but like other party members personas. I thought that was wild, and while I'm not gonna say I wondered what took them so long, I do like wonder what made them decide to do it now. Because I'm not gonna lie, they probably could have just gone away with giving you Arsene and Izanagi like they did with them in Persona 5, giving you Orpheus and Izanagi. But I guess they wanted to, I don't know, make it more special. But yeah, my name is Captain Kid. Come hoist the flag of virtue within your heart, and let us wreak havoc together. It's kind of like a play on what he said when Ryuji awakened to him. Oh god, I need some water. My throat's starting to dry up. Alright, we're good. Alright, shock boost. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. What does Alec Driver do? Automatically strengthens electric skills by 75%? What the heck? And it can stack? That's wild. Okay, yeah. I guess, no, honestly, with the 75% boost plus it stacking and Tarukaja, I hate to say it, but let's just get rid of the Agi. I don't think he's gonna need that. And I was right, Zyonga is the second skill. The skill's on the verge of changing. Which one? Wait, Torrent Shot and Shock Boost? I'm not gonna lie, we have skill cards for a reason. Let's just see what happens. Cruel Attack and Holy Arrow? What does Cruel Attack do? Medium pierce damage, 1 full. Deals more damage. Okay, yeah, no, honestly, that works. That works. Same with Holy Arrow, too. That'll be weak pierce damage, but still something. And what can we fuse from that? Rakshasa for strength. This one for Chariot. We don't really need to worry about Chariot right now. We got that covered with Captain Kid. So yeah, let's just buy back Oberon.
Take a look. Please, so you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours.
And let's just see what we can make now.
Shall we take a look?
It's nothing too different, but let's also just double check what personas we have.
Will you choose?
A Justice, which I think we are close to unlocking Chihiro's social link, so that will probably be useful. Inugami for Maiko. Moon, that's later on, so we don't really need this one right now. Star, the same.
Joy of mine.
Captain Kid, Chariot for Kaz. And Oberon for Hidetoshi. Okay, let's just see what we can buy back in for,
Shall we take a look?
what are the two other big ones? Hermits and Hierophants. Those are the two we're gonna need most.
So far.
For Maya and the old couple. Let's get Beerith actually this time, because,
Please take a look. Is
yep,
this
Ice Skill. I
acceptable?
remembered that, right?
Very well, it's yours.
And, whoop.
This is your progress so far.
And where is Hermit? Also buy back
Please
Naga.
take a look. So you'll be summoning the
So that's leaving with a huge, just, oh, okay, that I am way lower on cash now. I'm gonna have to hope that the items can compensate, because I do not want to waste the time grinding for cash again. I already feel like I wasted, I mean, it's almost been an hour,
Do you desire?
and I feel like I've wasted your time just watching me grind. I probably should have just like cut this, or no, just like done this separately, and then like continued off after the grind, but nope, no, I had to record today. I had to just rush myself, and then also
Finished?
waste my time like just
We-
talking about stuff, which I know is like part of the reason, you know, to do this is just to like to talk, you know, share experiences and all that. But at the same time, I don't really think listening to me ramble on about how much I freak out over everything is you know, entertaining. Maybe it is. Maybe you guys will. Maybe you guys will hear me ramble and panic and think, "Hey, I don't have it so bad right now, don't I?" But yeah, at the very least, let's leave Tartarus. I was gonna cut it off here, but you know we got like what, 4 minutes?
Yes.
But yeah, let's call it quits. I feel like I'm forgetting something though, now to think about it. No, I think we're good.
Good morning.
Morning. You're as punctual as always, Yuki-kun. This morning, Junpei left earlier than usual, looking like the world was about to end. What happened? I actually don't remember.
Yeah.
Our midterm scores are going to be revealed today, so he said he's gonna beg the teachers for a higher score before they. That's not how that works, Junpei. That's not how that works. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you remember that girl Stella Senpai was talking about, Yamagishi-san? I heard she has a weak constitution, but that's just a rumor. I wonder what she's really like. But having more people join us in our fight is good news, right? Okay, so let's see how we did. Again, I think I remember like getting all the answers right, but okay, I'm in the top 10. That's good. That's good. If I remember, I did need like to get my academics at least one rank higher in order to be the number one. Most unrealistic part of this game. Being smart makes you popular. Yep. Alright, so I gotta remember to talk to Mitsuru after class is let out to get whatever her reward is.
Okay. Time for class.
Alright, class, settle down. You can show off your scores to each other later. Let's spend a bit of time going over the test now. The first part was the kanji dictation section. How did any of you get this part wrong? It was a gimme. I swear, you make me ashamed to be your teacher sometimes. Next was a short essay, your reaction to a passage about bullying in schools. Oh, that hits close to home. These don't have a sole correct answer. You could write whatever comes to mind as long as it's relevant. You could even write about something you'd never discuss aloud, like a complaint about bullying at GeckoCon, for example. Way to, man, what's what I'm looking for here? Way to disguise that. Yeah, I'm not trying to phrase it, but it's clear she was like trying to hint that, oh, this is a way to talk about that without letting anyone know. Though I'm sure that's not an issue in this class, right? Bear in mind, I hate cowards who resort to bullying. You and me both, sister. Admittedly, I am entirely the type of person who falls asleep during these types of conversations. I zone out, fall asleep. I can't even stay awake from meetings at work. But yeah, man, I forget what we get for staying awake. I think closing our eyes. I actually don't remember what even closing our eyes does, but let's just stay awake because it's.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that for a fact will raise academics or something. Oof. Not gonna lie, despite how I've been seeing this video, I have been starting to feel maybe a bit under the weather. You know those what are they called? May blues? Yeah. Now that seems to be coming around. Wait, we're not even in May yet. We're in March. No, well, whatever. You guys know what I mean. You know, it's allergy season, stuff's going around. I'm thinking maybe I'm getting sick. But yeah. Okay, on to the next section. Many of you got these wrong. Are we paying attention? Good. Now you were asked to write the correct conjunction in each case. The first one's answer was and, but if you wrote however, you lucked out with some partial credit. I won't award it next time though. Got it? Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, that was random. I'm sorry. That just came out. I blame the vitamin water. Forget that happened, please. I can just imagine that one was the one that leveled academics up to 3. That would have been like the biggest insult after everything I did last week. Trying to boost it up to 3 like before the test. Yeah, classes have ended for today. Oh hey, and there's Kaz. We can talk to him. But rather unfortunately, that will have to wait till the next one because it has been about an hour and it's about time for my 30-minute break before I consider recording the next one. Or hell, maybe I'll just get started on that unboxing. Regardless, I'll see you guys next time. And before I sign off, you guys know the drill. Typical YouTube stuff. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to dislike if you didn't. Drop a comment. In this case, I guess it'd be about, you know what? We were talking about personas earlier, very briefly, but or at least, getting our previous party members' personas. So let me pose this: out of the current party members, Yukari, Junpei, and Akihiko, whose personas would you say is your favorite? Personally speaking, out of the three, I gotta go with Hermes. His design is just sick. It's just really cool. I like them from the start. But yeah, and I guess also, if you guys can, like I said earlier, drop a timestamp for any moments you guys thought were interesting or like short worthy. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys next time. See ya, C's.